Well, good morning, YouTube. Guess what? I got sleep. I got real sleep for the first time. Man, I don't even know how long it's been. Too long. But I got good sleep last night. Wow. And I feel rested for the first time in a long time, which is amazing. Oh, I almost feel groggy from so much sleep. But I really needed it. I did. And just like the sleep, I needed the love and support from my friends. I've been through a lot of shit recently, as have a lot of people, right? And none of us get through this alone. We depend, we rely on the ones around us, right? The ones that love us. We count on them to be there when we need them. And the people that love me were there when I needed them, without a doubt. And I am so grateful for each and every one of you. I really am. My experience on YouTube has been a roller coaster ride, right? For some reason, I've treated this channel with honesty. I really have. Too honest sometimes, and gotten myself in trouble by talking too much, saying too much. But it's what I've done from the very beginning, and it's the only way I know how to be. I don't know how to be a bullshitter and a liar. I can't do that. So it's hard for me to come out here when there's something wrong and not talk about it. It's just kind of how I am, right? I'm not a guy that has a lot of secrets. I don't, unless somebody tells me something and says, hey man, this has to stay between you and me, well then I'll take it to the fucking grave. But when it comes to my personal shit, I'm an open book. And it caused a lot of beef between me and my kid. It did. In fact, for a large part, it ended that relationship. It did. My my relationship with YouTube kept my relationship with my daughter alive, actually, in a negative way. It kept it alive. It probably would have just faded away and died on its own, and just would have been like, wow, I wonder whatever happened, you know what I mean? But because I made videos and my child lurked on me, right? It kept things alive a lot longer than it should have, actually. I hate to say it that way, but it's true. I've had to accept my daughter will no longer be in my life. That's a real tough realism. It is. I don't say that lightly whatsoever, but it's the facts. And it has been the facts for a long time. This is nothing new. But I had hopes throughout that we could patch things, but after recent events, that's never going to happen. I'm sure of that now. And that's okay. There's nothing I can do about it at this point. I did all I could do at this point, said all I could say, the best I could to try to save it, and there was nothing I could do. Absolutely nothing I could do. And it breaks my heart. It does. But I gotta move on. And I can't have toxic people like that in my life. I can't. I can't. I've had enough heartache and enough drama in my life to last me 10 lifetimes. And the last thing I need is somebody pulling me to the bottom of the ocean. So, it's painful, but necessary. But with the love and support that I got. A handful of people out there in YouTubey world and Dave Dog, I get through. And my little pit bulls, of course. It's been a tough life. Really has, from start to finish. You know? I've been thinking a lot about that recently. About chance, right? What are the chances that you got the family you got and I got the family I got, right? It's it's almost hard to believe, but it is so true. I mean, mom got pregnant, put up a son for adoption before I was born, had me. Gramps said, you can bring him home, but you get pregnant again, you're out. So she brought me home to Grandpa's house. She got pregnant again. She was out, hooked up with my brother's dad, who ended up in prison. Mom had nervous breakdown, and the 3 boys, boom, to foster homes by the age of 5. "15 foster homes. 18 years later, Johnny's an adult. He's out on the streets because he aged out, and him and his foster dad didn't get along. So, you're out on the street, homie." And I was. And I managed. Managed quite well, actually. For a guy who could barely read, broken home, I still managed to put myself through an apprenticeship program, finish that career, graduate, retire, body's pretty busted up, forced out early, long, lousy workman's comp case, shortchanged by the union, and I'm still here. 250 grand in equity, 5 grand a month, and I'm devoting my life to pit bulls. So in a nutshell, that's Johnny O's story. And I won't be deterred, not even by my own child. Can't. I got my mission in life, and I won't be deterred, won't be stopped by anything other than death. So by next year this time, all my videos will be Misfit Island. It'll be up and running. I'll be moved by spring. I'll be hunkered in all winter, dialing things in the interior, and next spring, it's going to be Disneyland at Johnny's house. Yes, it is. And you guys will be along for the ride. And the ones that stick around, that are here now, will get to see it all, right? And the ones that are part of the family will get to come see it in person. I have no doubt. I have no doubt. And if I can get going what I think I can get going, I'll have the means to get all of our family members to Misfit Island on my dime. You watch. Be my treat. And the ones that can't make it, I'll come to you. You got my word. Promise. Because this is important to me. I've don't have any real family anymore, and you guys are it. So whether you like it or not, Not kidding when it comes to all this shit. And so, the ones that get it stick around. The rest of you, well, it was nice knowing you while you were here. I'm going to try to stay more focused and less all over the place. But I can't predict what life's going to throw my way. And you will always get what you get with me. You won't get no bullshit. You won't get no lies. Maybe you'll get too much for a truth. But in my book, there's no such thing. I'd rather know the hard truth and deal with it than bury my head in the sand. Just saying. So anyway, just wanted to say good morning, touch base, show some gratitude for the ones that helped me get through some very hard times. You know who you are, and I'm in your debt forever. All right, much love and respect as always. Have a beautiful day, and guard your children from this nonsense, please. Don't let them be scared, right? Don't let fear get in their heart. Not now. Okay. Peace.